Rahim. Assalamualaikum dear student and friend. This is Naseer Ali. Welcome back to the 7th lecture of human anatomy. In today's lecture we will discuss something about the most important anatomical terms. So the first one is internal. What is internal? So internal is anatomical term. Anatomical term used for the indication. Used for the indication of those structures present to the interior of an organ. For the explanation of the term internal, we draw imaginary diagram for human kidney. So this is the diagram of human kidney. This is the exterior part. This is pyramid. This is medulla. This part is called medulla, and the outer or exterior part or the outer part is called medulla. So the structure which is present to the interior of an organ, for the indication of this structure we use in anatomical term internal. Medulla and pyramid is present to the interior of kidney. So for the indication of these organ, for the indication of this structure we use in anatomical term internal. So internal is used for the indication of those structure present to the interior of an organ. For example, this is an organ. This is the outer part. This is the outer part of the organ, and this is the inner part, and this is the outer part, or this is the interior part, and this is the interior part, and this is the exterior part. So for the indication of internal structure we use in anatomical term internal, and for indication of outer part or the exterior part we use in anatomical term external. So the next one is external. What is external? External is anatomical term. It is also an anatomical term. Used to indicate structures present to the exterior or outer part of an organ. So example of external start. So external is anatomical term used to indicate structure present to the exterior of an organ, like cortex of kidney. Like cortex of kidney. So the first one is internal. Internal is anatomical term used to indicate those structure which is present to the interior of an organ. And the second one is external. External is anatomical term used to indicate those structure which is present to the exterior of an organ. Now moving toward the ninth one, or the next one, number 9, ipsilateral. What is ipsilateral? It is an anatomical term used to indicate or used for the combination are those organ belong to same quadrant, like right hand and right foot. So what is ipsilateral? Ipsilateral is anatomical term used for the combination of, or used for the indication of the combination of those organs belong to the same quadrant. When we want to indicate those organs which belong to the different, which belong to the same quadrant, like right hand and right foot, so for this we use an anatomical term called ipsilateral. So ipsilateral is anatomical term used to for the combination of those organs belong to the same quadrant, like right hand or right foot or left hand and left foot. So the next one is contralateral. The next one is contralateral. What is contralateral? It is an anatomical term. This is the opposite of ipsilateral. Ipsilateral is used for the combination of those organs belong to the same quadrant, and contralateral is used for the combination of those organs belong to the different quadrant, like right hand and left foot, or left hand and right foot. Used for the combination of those organs belong to different quadrants, like right hand and left foot, left hand and right foot. So ipsilateral and contralateral are the opposite of each other. Ipsilateral is an anatomical term used for the combination of those organs belong to the same quadrant, like right hand and right foot. So for this we use an anatomical term ipsilateral. And contralateral is an anatomical term used for the combination of those organs belong to the different quadrant, like right hand and left foot, or left hand and right foot. So for the combination of these we use an anatomical term contralateral. Now moving toward the next one. Superficial and deep. The next one is superficial and deep. Number 11. Superficial. What is superficial? It is an anatomical term used to indicate structure present on the surface of skin, like here. What is superficial? Superficial is an anatomical term used for the indication of those structure present on the surface of skin. For example, this is our skin, so those structure which is present on the surface of skin. So for the indication of this structure, we use in anatomical term superficial. So what is the structure which is present on the surface of skin? Like hair. So hair is superficial. It means hair is present on the surface of skin. So for this we use an anatomical term called superficial. And the next one is deep. What is deep? Deep is also an anatomical term. It is also an anatomical term. Anatomical term used to indicate something or some structure, something beneath the skin or below the skin, beneath the skin, like dermis and epidermis. So this is deep. Deep is anatomical term used for the indication of those structure which is present beneath or below the skin. So for the indication of this structure, we use an anatomical term called deep. So the first one is superficial and the next one is deep. Superficial is used for those structure present on the surface of skin, and deep is used for those structure which is present below or beneath the skin. So this is the two terms. The first one is superficial and the next one is deep. So this is today's lecture about some important anatomical terms. I hope you will understand. If you have any question regarding today's lecture, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you once again.